So I'm going to suggest an idea for evade comps. First, I want to look at a typical evade comp. This is going to be PvP, so just look at the first three units that I'm using, specifically Venera. I don't have a maxed secrets card. I only have a 2-star, but the other two cards are maxed, Shiva and Ramsar. So, typical evade comp. I have a +5 Sage's Hat. Lucia is going to be my my benchmark for accuracy. So let's just get into it and I'll show you guys what I mean. So the stage that I always use for testing is good idea. Turn auto off. So let's take a look and see how much evade she has. I'm assuming it's going to be pretty high. Okay, so I'm going to move you out of the way. First I'm going to see what her evade is without any buff, and then I'm going to see what the evade will be with her dodge buff. So Lucia has a 49% chance to hit Venera right now. With her dodge buff, it'll be even less. So let's take a look. So she has a 7% chance to get hit by Venera. So just keep this in mind. So obviously this Venera is going to be very dodgy. She can run into a group of enemies and not worry about getting hit even from behind. It's gonna work well. But so here, if she does manage to get hit by Leela, she'll be one shot. So keep that in mind as well. Anyway, just hold on a few minutes. I'm going to show you a second comp, and I want to give an idea to you guys so you can think about a different way to run dodge groups. So I'm going to go back to the embark screen and use a different comp. And use this comp. So I'm using the exact same Lucia, but you can see that I'm not running any evade cards at all. I'm running Solidus, Mask, and Fenrir. Let's take a look and see how this plays out. Okay, so first I'm going to check what her evade will be without any buffs. So now Lucia has an 84% chance of hitting her, and with her dodge buff it will be 42% chance. Okay, so now this is what I wanted to point out. So in the first comp, Venera is very, very evadey. She will not get hit by anything that does not have a guaranteed hit. That's pretty much the only way to bring her down. And in this group, in this comp, however, Venera will get hit once in a while by other attacks, especially attacks from behind or from the side. But this is the difference here. In this comp, she is not going to get one shot by any of the typical attacks that one shot her. See, Holy will only do 2800, whereas before it did, I think, close to 3900 damage. If you take a look at Venera's stats here, see her resistance, she has a 35% resist to slash damage, 40% resist to missile, and 15% resist to magic. That 15% is coming from both the Fenrir VC and the Fenrir Esper. So I want to present an idea to you guys. Instead of running, dodge groups as completely evadey, having 0% chance to hit anyone, you're kind of taking a coin flip that whatever opponent you're running into does not have any guaranteed hit units. What if instead you just use Venera as kind of dodgy? Like, you don't have to bring out all the super dodge cards for her, but she can still evade. She has a 42% chance to hit. Lucia has a 42% chance to hit this Venera, which is still pretty evadey. but she will also be very less likely to get one shot by anyone. Let me present a scenario for you. Let me go back to my units that I'm using. So the first three, so Glaciella, Little Leela, and Venera. So suppose that I park my Venera just outside your Little Leela's range to hit. Sorry, not just outside, just inside your Little Leela's range to hit. So if your Little Leela moves up, uh, 3 or 4 spaces, she will be able to hit my Venera on the 6th spot. She goes to hit with her Holy, and she sees that Venera will survive with, like, say, 300 HP, and you have a 50% chance to hit her. But right outside the range, I have parked my Glaciella. So are you going to risk hitting my Venera with your Little Leela with only a 50% chance, and if you happen to miss, my Glaciella will kill your Little Leela? Will you take that chance? I'm going to bet you don't. So even without running 100% dodge comp, my Venera is still doing her job. She is still, you don't want to hit her. You don't want to take that risk. I mean, of course, at some point you might when the game gets well underway, and at some point you're like, even if I don't take that coin flip, I lose anyway. At that point, yeah. But in the beginning of the game, my Venera will, run around and dodge stuff without actually having 100% dodge, because you don't want to take that chance to hit her. So that's how I've been playing my match battle lately. So instead of using this comp, which is a full evade comp, I'm using this one, which is, which gives Venera about roughly 50% chance to get hit by stuff. Guaranteed hit units will hit her regardless of her evade anyway. Even if I have, 100% evade or 50% evade, guaranteed hit units will hit her. But now she will not get one shot by any of the magic units. She will also not get 1 or 2 shot by sharpshoot units either, because she has very high resistance to both magic and missile. So this is just an idea. Maybe you can try it sometime, see how it goes. I've actually been running this kind of as a preparation for the next class match, because the next class match you cannot run any Quicken. So I want to try running more bruiser type comps, and I don't really like bruiser characters. I don't have Agrius, so instead of running, like Warrior of Light or Rain or something, I decided to use kind of damage heavy characters, but put bruiser type VCs on them and see how that plays out. So far it's been pretty good in match battle, but I still need a lot more experience with it. So anyway, this is just an idea. Tell me what you guys think. Hope you have a good day, and let's see how class match goes tomorrow, if you have any left tomorrow. Enjoy.